Tommy Arnold.
And I'm Brian Buford.
And we would like to invite each and every one of you to the Feast on Equality dinner on Friday, November 16th at the Mellwood Art Center.
This is an evening benefiting the Office for LGBT Services at the University of Louisville and a chance for the community to come together in supporting LGBT youth.
If you haven't heard our story, stay tuned and listen to the rest of this video. You can also visit our website at feastonequality.com where you can purchase tickets, tables, or even become a sponsor. We look forward to seeing you there. In 2008, I was approached by Brian Buford with Office for LGBT Services to get involved in helping his students and connecting the community with his office for additional support.
You know, we're the only school in the state of Kentucky with a funded LGBT office, and that means that more and more students are seeking us out as the place that they want to come and find out who they are.
I met with him initially and the students to just do a Q&A and see where they wanted to take the office, what kind of goals they had and that sort of thing. And afterwards I met with Brian and I asked him, what's really going on with these students? What they need right now? And that's when he informed me that there were a handful of students, I think there were about 8, that had been told not to come home because they just come out as being gay and were being turned away by their family.
You know, we all know that that's not okay, that every person, regardless of who you are, should be welcomed at the table for a meal at Thanksgiving.
I told Brian immediately that I didn't care if it was at his house or mine, but we were going to be hosting Thanksgiving for these students. We raised some money, secured a space at the Red Barn to host the event, and we ended up serving over 110 students. And it's became an annual event that all the students look forward to, and it's just grown from there.
The world is changing a lot. You know, there's a lot more awareness. People are, know more about LGBT issues.
Coming out is probably one of the most difficult things in having to go through life and come to terms with yourself. And these students are no different. They go through those same things. And you know, there are times when they're turned away by their families, and that's when they need their support the most.
And so they come to college really looking for a place where they can explore that part of their identity and be who they are. More and more kids are coming out at early ages and having a great experience, but the reality is there are still a lot of students who have a hard time, are really struggling. And so what we're trying to create at U of L is a place where they're safe to do that, where they can be successful, get a degree, and be part of a community of support, even if they don't have it back at home.
So after the 3rd year of the alternative Thanksgiving that we host for the students, I wanted to focus that energy towards the better good for the office and help establish some scholarship programs and other educational, that could also fund some educational needs for the students.
So there are students who are thrown out of the house, for example, and have nowhere to go. Or the holidays, they're alone. But then beyond that, as we raise more money, we'll be able to do leadership development for students who may have never had it before. Campus events that send a welcoming message like Pride Week and Trans Week of Awareness, and things that tell students in bigger ways that they're a part of the community. For us, the opening of a way that we can really now give those students what they need. And as some of my community friends say, things that we didn't have. You know, there's a generation of folks who really didn't feel welcomed in school, didn't feel like there was a place for them to go in college, and we don't want any other generation to experience that.
If I can soften that emotional blow for any one student that's at that office, that's what we're here to do. That's what these funds are going to be used for. That's why we're doing these events. That's why we're doing the alternative Thanksgiving, is to just create an environment for them where they can be themselves and where they are embraced by the community and show them the love that they deserve.